What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to install intake. I'm tired of my stock. I'm trying to go faster, trying to get that little extra horsepower. And if you know me, I do my stuff in the hood. So right now we in the back of somebody's house. I don't know, but we gonna get this going. When you start, you're gonna need some gloves. Put some gloves on. I know these are not automotive gloves, but it works. So we need, after you put your gloves on, you'll want to remove your battery first. Remove the outlet. And put this somewhere that it won't be touching the car or something. So with that off, the second thing you want to do is remove these two bolts, 1, 2, to the air vent, so that can come out of your way. You want to put these somewhere that you can get to them. So with that off, remove this. Now you have a lot of space. You want to see where all the bolts at to get this off, because we want this stop thing off. So we're going to move the air pressure sensor connector. Just press and pull, and that come off. And look around you to see if you got anything else. Then we got this one bolt now that's holding this. So when you look in there, all the way in there, there's a bolt over there. That gotta come off. So you wanna get that bolt. And get that bolt off. And the next thing you want to do is disconnect the air box. You want to take the air box. So all you gotta do is remove that clamp. The next thing to do is remove this clamp off the air box. So if you got a fly head, you should fly head and just turn it. And don't forget to remove that. Okay, use this. Just take that off. This should come off. It's a little vacuum line. So this is stock. Always keep this just in case you want to put it back. Now you have hella space to do your work. You take the air box out. You want to remove this off the throttle body. So first thing you want to do is remove this clamp. Take that off and take this off, and this should come off. If you got a vice grip, you can use that. If you got a plier, you can use a plier. I got a vice grip, so it makes it easier. Just take that off. I'm telling y'all, man, this thing is all self. You can do this thing by yourself. Take that thing to Nissan. They charge you like $2 grand just to put an intake in it. Why? If I could do that shit myself. All right, so next thing you want to do is take that bolt off. This is gonna be the difficult one, because this, I don't know who the fuck put that shit on the house. There we go. Just pull it off. And there you go. So now, since you got everything off, now it's time to install the aftermarket intake. So when you take the air box out, now it's time to put the intake in. Basically, you want to put the heat shield first, and it comes with these rubbers thing, which is supposed to go around here. So like this. All you gotta do is just slide it on. Put a little bit of force into it. Make sure it's all the way type thing. They got a longer one and a shorter one. If you gotta cut it, you can cut it, but I don't think you have to. Just make sure it's on there good. It don't gotta be perfect, but you know, just make sure it's on there. So next thing you wanna do, the box and the intake thing, it comes with this L-shaped bracket thing. You want to put that in here. So you put that in there with a screw. Alright, so when you put the rubber on there, you gotta put the L-shaped bracket. This is how it's supposed to look when you're done. So you can put this down for a little bit. And these two brackets, one of them gotta go in here. Pretty much just to hold the thing down. You want to get the shoulder rubber mounts with two washers. You want to put one on top and one at the bottom. So one on top, one at the bottom. Put the lock nut. And you can tighten that up later. You start the first rubber mount, you know, you put the two brackets on there. Start the second one. That one is the smaller one. This is the little bigger one. So you do the same thing. This in front with this. Put it right here. You put one washer under. Put a washer under. Put a lock nut. That's it. Make sure that's on there good. So when you got them two brackets on, and you want to make sure them shit's tight. This one you can probably hang tight. After you done, like you install the rubber brackets, you gotta put the heat shields on. And all you gotta do is just match up these holes. Match it up. First, try to get this one first. So just put the one screw in there. And you don't want to tie it all the way down. Make sure these are all in line. Make sure everything is tightened. Everything is good. Get your old air box to get the sensor out. The L filter sensor. You gotta get that sensor out so you will fill it. You don't want to touch this, the inside, or have it drop on the floor because it's very sensitive. Like that. You don't want to touch the inside of it. You want to put that in here. You can keep the same screws on. Just slide it in. Make sure it's right. Alright. And you can just set this aside for now. And in your package, they should send you 2 of these. The straight one you want to use to put on your throttle. Clamps on there. Got that right on the throttle. Make sure that's out. You can hand tighten it first if you can. You just want to tighten this. Clamps on it good. You don't want no air coming out. Make sure this thing is all the way back there. Just put that right. Good. You want to take this, just put it in there. All I did was clamp it down, put it on the throttle body. I still have the sensor on there though, intake sensor. Just make sure everything is out, you know. In the package, they should send you this little tube right here. So this tube, it goes right here. So it connects with the vacuum hole. So all you want to do is just make sure you got a clamp on there. Just put it in there. And you can clamp it down. All you do, put this tube in here. And it sent you this too. You want to make sure that's in there. Hold it there. And you can put this. Don't forget your clamps. You need 2 clamps on there. You want to take the second hose clamp and put it on the little coupler, rubber coupler. You just put that on there. Put the clamps on there. Put that on. Make sure that's secure so you can tighten it. Tight. The second one on there. Just leave it loose for now. All you gotta do is just slide it in. And it should go. Make sure it's all the way in there. Shows everything is good. Just tighten them. Make sure it's in there good. sure these are tight. All I'm doing is trying to see if everything is good. I'm secure. Everything is. I'm gonna put this clamp back to where I got it. Sure that's in there. And don't forget to plug this back up. You got a little clip. Put this back. Basically done. So just put this back in. Just screw it back in there. Everything's good. Put your battery back on. Make sure that thing is tight. And now it's to start it. Let's see how it goes. It was a process doing this, but don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see more video of me, you know, boosting up the Maxima, because I got more stuff coming in. That's just go to my page and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you again.